morning.
Jay was extremely cerebral, bigger the stage, and more pressure, the warning response. Brown fires down the seam, ball fires down Washington. David and Goliath, right as the two Giants go at it. We know there's a conflict in the country, but we believe that we are too. We're going to extremely hard place to play. We're a good team.
Yeah, good morning, Uncle Lou here. Lou Jr. won his scrimmage this morning, too. Did I miss anything exciting on the first 2 hours of college game day? I've been at Lou Jr.'s practice today. Anything exciting happen that I missed? Y'all think Utah can beat Washington? I think it's going to be a good game. It's at Utah. Y'all ready for some good football games today? Gamecock Steve changed his name to Clemson Steve, and I blocked him. I don't play that. Pick a team and ride with it. Win or lose. I mean, Georgia's hot right now, but I was on here when Georgia sucked, and when they lost, I was right on. I didn't go anywhere. I was right here on camera. And these people want to get on here and run their mouth, and then disappear when their team loses, or try to change teams or change their name. I don't play that. Thank you, Dale Powell. I appreciate that, sir. I love making them, so I'm glad y'all like watching them. You could change his name to UTEP Steve for today, you think? UTEP's not beating Tennessee today. I've seen some talk about how funny it would be, and yeah, it would be hilarious. But UTEP is one of the worst teams in college football. I mean, they're worse than Tennessee, and it's not close. I think Tennessee will destroy them in that game. Now, Florida's got a better chance of losing today than Tennessee does, but I don't think Florida's losing either. Colorado State's not any good. I know they beat Arkansas, but that's not saying much. They were 0-2 before they beat Arkansas last week with a loss to Hawaii and a blowout loss to Colorado. But they have a better chance of beating Florida than UTEP does of beating Tennessee. SEC Football 2, good morning. Brody L., Lee Smith, Comic Dude, Pure Living for Outdoors, Taylor Payton, Uncle Luke, Steve Hammonds, Go Dogs, good morning, guys. Got some good games today. Y'all thumbs up this video if you're watching right now. Thumbs up this video. Try to get it moved higher up the chain. 101 people watching. So there should be at least 50 thumbs up. And there's 3. Dale says, will LSU upset Auburn? I picked Auburn to win that game. I just think they're a better team than LSU. I'm not sold on LSU yet. I mean, that was a big win over Miami, but I think Miami might have been a little overrated. And I'm not sold on Burrows yet either. He's completing just under 50% of his passes. I think Auburn's defense will shut LSU down today. Get Lance to call in. If Florida loses to Colorado State today, Lance may disappear. You know, he didn't have a YouTube channel last year, but he calls into the Paul Feinbaum show all the time. And after about week 4 last year, he completely disappeared. You couldn't find him anywhere. He wasn't on Twitter. He wasn't calling into Feinbaum. He completely disappeared. And if Florida were to somehow lose to Colorado State today, it wouldn't surprise me if he did that again, if he disappeared again. Go Dog says Ole Miss in overtime for the win against Bama. I don't know. Ole Miss, I mean, their offense is okay, but they've got no defense at all. I can't see them really even keeping that game close. I couldn't find Murfreesboro on a map, no, but I know about where it is, though, because I actually know somebody that lives there. Ohio State versus TCU. SEC football tube, you haven't been watching Uncle Lou every day like you're supposed to, so let's correct that. But I did pick Ohio State to win that game, and I don't think it'll be close. Justin Fields over or under passes for 150. I'll take the under on that. They haven't really let him throw the ball that much. I hope they let him throw it. But I would take the under on 150 passing. Harrison Triplett, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Is there a way UGA and Bama make the college football playoff? Yes, there is a way. I don't think it'll happen, but there is definitely a way. According to FPI, and we talked about this, I think, yesterday on the live show, but according to FPI, there's a better chance that 2 teams from the SEC make the playoffs than there is of 1 team from the Pac-12 making it. Bad Dog, what's up, buddy? UGA will win by 45 today. Over under Cade Mays, 5 pancake. If he plays, it'll be over. That guy's a beast. He came in the South Carolina game when Andrew Thomas got hurt and absolutely dominated the South Carolina defensive line. I was very impressed with Cade Mays. I haven't heard much about Andrew Thomas. I would assume Andrew Thomas isn't going to play much today considering the team that we're playing, and he's coming off of an ankle injury against South Carolina, but I haven't heard one way or the other. I have Ohio State winning big, John Hughes. Top 5 quarterbacks in the SEC: Tua, Fromm, Nick Fitzgerald, Drew Lock, and Stidham. Yeah, I think LSU and I agree with you. Who said that? Death Row, I agree with you. I think the LSU and Auburn game will probably be the best game in it. I think that's going to be a good game, but I think Auburn will win. Will Moody says Vandy will beat Notre Dame. It wouldn't surprise me. And I took Vandy in the points in that game. I took Vandy plus 14. I think that one will be close. Bad Dog, you couldn't be more right, sir. Watch Uncle Lou will keep the doctor away. Keeps your cholesterol lower, too. Somebody called in the other day, too, and told me that they've lost 10 pounds in the last 30 days watching Uncle Lou videos every day. So I might have to add that, too. It lowers cholesterol and helps you lose weight. Auburn 10, LSU 9. I think it'll be a little more high scoring than that. But I do think it'll be a defensive game. Will Max says support the troops. Yep, I think pretty much everybody I think supports the troops. Waikiki, do you love me? Thank you, sir. You think TCU wins today, huh? They've got some playmakers on offense, and as far as the Big 12 goes, they've got a pretty good defense. I just think Ohio State's got too many weapons offensively. I would love for Ohio State to lose. Listen, nothing would make me happier. That game comes on at like 8 o'clock tonight, right? Nothing would make me happier than to have to come out here at midnight tonight and laugh into the camera for 5 minutes because Ohio State loses. So, I mean, I hope that happens, but I don't see it. You got Florida State winning on the road. I took Syracuse plus 3 in that one. I could see Florida State winning, though. I think getting out of Tallahassee might do them some good. They've looked real bad in their 2 home games. The fans aren't happy. I think this is a good spot for FSU to be playing on the road. You want a Mountain Dew? I just got back from Lou Jr.'s soccer scrimmage. He had a scrimmage at 9 o'clock this morning, and then I had to run to the grocery store and get some stuff for today. I was thirsty, so I grabbed a Mountain Dew before I started the stream. Hound Dog says, go Vols. Tennessee will win big today. I mean, come on. It's UTEP. They're terrible. Michigan should not be ranked. Well, they were ranked so high to start the season. I think that's why they're still ranked. But I mean, you may be right. Is the Georgia game worth going to the bar for? No, this will be a complete. This is a mismatch here. This Georgia game. It'll be a blowout. Second in the SEC, whoever wins the SEC West. Oh, you said SEC East. Right now, I would probably say Missouri or Kentucky. I wasn't impressed with what I saw last week from South Carolina. I would probably put Missouri or Kentucky as the second best team in the East right now. Let's see what Missouri can do today against Purdue. I think Missouri will win big. But let's see what they do today against Purdue. Guess who I was on with last night on the y'all know Volunteer Roadshow has that live show on Friday nights. Guess who I was on with last night? This guy.
I bust my ass, Lou. That's what I do every day. So you be careful who you mouth off to, jerk off.
So
Just 2 days later, August 26th, she was 71. Sometimes you get more close relationships in your life.
yeah, my internet keeps clicking on and off, so I don't know. I might have to cut this stream short if it keeps acting up. Waikiki says Lance done did the deed. What'd he do? Nothing he did or has ever done would surprise me. Mark Duncan, thank you, sir. You say LSU for the W today. It would be a big win for LSU. I mean, they look better than I thought they would look. I mean, I'll give them credit there. I'm just not sure they can win on the road at Auburn. That's a tough place to play. We'll see. I do think it'll be a good game. Digaholic is a fan, obviously. Thank you for watching, sir. Keep up the good work. Type. Here's Digaholic. Hey, Digaholic. I found a picture of you. Where is it? Here you go. Here's Digaholic.
Lou makes me so damn mad.
And this is how he spends his days.
Type.
I might watch a little bit of Nebraska and Troy, maybe, but I won't watch much of it. Sven Kreuzberg said, Georgia's the fake Bulldogs and Mississippi State is the real ones. We settled that on the field last year, sir, 31-3. So as of right now, Georgia is the real Bulldogs, sir. I can't grill today. It's pouring down rain, sir. I'm not grilling today. I'm making chili today. I had to go. That's what I had to go to the store for after Lou Jr.'s soccer scrimmage this morning. That's what I had to go to. I got all the stuff to make chili, so I got that, or I'll start that in the crock pot in about 30 minutes. Dennis Wilson, you still mad about James Cook, buddy? James Cook has looked real good in the 2 games that he's played in so far. And Dennis, that makes you so mad, doesn't it? Because we stole him right from your backyard. I mean, he's from Miami, and you guys couldn't wrap him up, man. And don't even tell me about Lingard. James Cook is miles better than Lingard, sir. It's just the truth. John Hughes says Oklahoma 31, Ohio State 13. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly, if it's a little worse than that. I think Oklahoma's looking to put it on Iowa State today. It's probably not raining in Athens yet because that's west of here, and it just started raining here, and it's just and so I doubt it's raining in Athens yet. TCU 28, Ohio State 2. Man, come on. I hate Ohio State as much or more than anybody, but if you think they're only scoring 2 points in any game, you must be trolling. Boiled peanuts would be good today, yeah. I boiled some for the first game a couple of weeks ago, but they're all gone now. Josh Seller, yes, I do think Vanderbilt can give Notre Dame a good game. I took Vanderbilt in the 14 points in that one. Texas and USC. I'm never picking Texas again. Not this year. I'm not falling for it anymore. Texas is going to have to find somebody else to hype up their team on YouTube. I'm done doing it. I'm done with them. I did it last offseason, and I looked like an idiot. I did it again this offseason to come out and lose to Maryland again. I'm done with Texas. I mean, this is it for Texas. Bad Dog knows. Tell them, Bad Dog. This is it for Texas from now on from Uncle Lou. They're going to have to find some other idiot with a camera and a YouTube account to pump them up on video. I'm done doing it. I don't care if they win 100-0 today. And they should win. Southern Cal's not that good of a team. Texas should win, and they're playing at Texas, but I'm not picking them. I'm done with them. Lou Jr. here. What's up, bro? You take a shower? Alright, Tim. Yeah, what are you trying to do? Come right here and show him your six-pack or something? This man's out here with no shirt on. Y'all wouldn't believe this six-pack on Lou Jr. How many TVs? Well, I have one TV in my living room. I have 2 TVs out here in my grandma's basement, though. What?
Can you make the pizza today?
Yeah. Are you asking me who I would pick in a game between Georgia and Bama? Are you new around here?
Whoa, time, Lou!
They got a damn frog mascot, being dressed up like a frog running around out here for this TCU. No, I know you're not new, Will. I'm just messing around. I'm just kidding with you. Lou Jr. is 9.5. He'll be 10 in January. No, I don't think Justin Fields will transfer. Not after this year. I mean, nobody knows. You have to wait and see how it plays out for next year. But I don't think he won't transfer between this year and next year. I don't think. Yeah, I think James Cook will have a good day today because I don't think Swift will play that much. I mean, Swift will play some in the first half, and then they'll probably sit him. And in the second half, it'll be the Holyfield, Cook, and Harrion show. Probably even let that white running back play again in the second half like we did against South Carolina. Georgia would beat the bejesus out of Ohio State. SEC is not the best conference. Sir, you're out of your mind. The SEC has more wins against Power 5 teams than any other conference in America this season. And the SEC has more wins against ranked teams than any other conference in America this season. So y'all need to quit crying about who these teams are scheduling. It's ridiculous. You're making yourself look silly. Good morning, Alan. I do think the Tennessee-Florida game means something next week because there is no clear-cut second team in the East. And I'm not just talking about this year. I mean, like, the pecking order going forward. Obviously, Georgia is a step above all the other teams in the East right now, but there's no clear-cut second team. And Tennessee and Florida are the two teams that are the best positioned to become that next best team. So I do think that game matters. I mean, you look at Tennessee. They're on a 9-game SEC losing streak. They need an SEC win bad. And then you look at Florida, as far as this year goes, they're 0-1 in the SEC. They can't afford to go 0-2. So I do think that game means something, and I think it'll be an interesting game. The Williams sisters, I got Nebraska in that game, big. I don't think Troy can compete with Nebraska. No, I'm not live streaming the Georgia game. I mean, I'll do a halftime video and a post-game video today for the Georgia game. And then I'll do reaction videos all throughout the day on the other big games. But I'm not going to stream the Georgia game. I'd have to pick Notre Dame to win the game. Go Dogs 151, but I took Vanderbilt into 14 points. I think it'll be closer than people think. Nebraska. No, I don't like candy corn, Josh Seller, at all. I can't stand it, actually.
They gained 1,300 yards and scored 129 points.
Washington or Utah? I took Utah in the points in that game. I think that'll be a close one, too. It's on the road at Utah. Utah plays pretty good defense. They can keep Jake Browning under control. I think that they have a chance to pull off the win. Obviously, Washington is the better team, but I took Utah in the points in that one. Reaction video on Alabama versus Ole Miss game. If it's close or if Alabama loses or something, yeah, I would definitely post a video after that. If Alabama wins 50-20, like is what I think is going to happen, then no. He's a Florida man, Lou. Nona Bees seems angry. I wonder why. He probably doesn't speak pineapple either.
Whoa, Todd!
Oh, I don't speak pineapple!
Type.
Type on that, Nona. Uncle Dylan says, I got Texas winning 23-20. Bama not that much better than LSU. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's storming here. The Dish Network is going in and out too, and the internet keeps clicking on and off. Sorry. No, lady, how about you shut the up? I'm doing Bluetooth, bitch.
Throws the ball. Trayvon Jones is the guy everybody forgets. 86 in the middle. Another guy. Larry Johnson, the defensive line coach, deserves a ton of credit for the technique that these guys.
Lou Jr. did good. He scored the first goal of the game, and they ended up winning 4-2.
And they would get pressure on the quarterback. He is much like a defensive end playing defensive tackle. But for TCU, you got all that talent from Ohio State up front. You got to go screens. You got to go tempo. You got to try anything you can. Get the ball to jet sweeps.
Huh? UTEP versus Tennessee, game of the year? Man, come on. It looks like a tater's getting mad in the comment section because somebody keeps calling him a tater. Yeah, Nona Bees is big mad. Look at him. He's mad as hell, ain't he? I don't get it. Why so serious? Best team in Florida. You'd have to say Central Florida again right now.
I'm just a little bit perturbed.
Yeah, Boise State, Oklahoma State would be a good one too. I picked Boise State to win that game outright. I think they can beat Oklahoma State. They're gonna have to figure out a way to keep Justice Hill from going nuts, that running back from Oklahoma State. But if they can figure out a way to keep him under control, I think Boise State can pull off the win. Wimbush is pedestrian. That's right, Jerry. This lady, Nona B, is proud fan since 2009, I guarantee you. Can Florida get to a bowl game? Yeah, I think they can. I think there's a better chance of Florida getting to one than there is Tennessee. Will Moody, you might be right. Nona could be Gamecock's new channel, couldn't he? He done bounced around from the Carolina to the Taters. Now he could be a Gump. You may be onto something there, to be honest.
Forget 100% committed. I'm 1,000% committed. I do not care. I'm riding high on this sorry, sometimes sorry, college football team.
Yeah, Jay Gaming, I think Nebraska will beat. I think Nebraska will take care of Troy, relatively easy. You're right about that, John Brower. Central Florida would have beat the brakes off of North Carolina. That would have been ugly. This is 2 years in a row that a Power 5 team has backed out of playing Central Florida. Last year it was Georgia Tech. Got canceled against Central Florida. This year, North Carolina. Do you think Vandy beats Florida and Tennessee this year? Maybe one of them, maybe. Vandy's not that good. I don't know. Nona can't name Alabama's last 3 coaches. Guarantee you. I would bet my right arm on it. Nona can't name Bama's last 3 coaches. What's up, Paul? Good luck to your Georgia Bulldogs today, sir. Rutgers versus Kansas. What a pointless game that would be. I wonder what team Nona really is a fan of. It's not Alabama. I mean, he's done proved that. But I wonder who it is, though, really. No, Paul, you're a two-teamer, buddy. You're a two-teamer. When you started making YouTube videos last November, every video you made for 6 weeks was about how big of a Georgia fan you were, and Georgia videos. You made Rose Bowl videos, you made national championship videos, you made Georgia video after Georgia video after Georgia video, and as soon as Georgia lost the national championship game, you switched and started making Ohio State videos, sir. It's the worst kind of fan, to be honest. UCF, I think they're still in the 20s, or they might be in the high teens. I'm not sure.
Stop trolling me!
Yes, Ohio State will cover. No, TCU's not winning, I don't think.
Look at this photograph.
Hard to find Florida fans anymore, to be honest. A lot of them done run off. Just losing to Kentucky will do that to you. If you're a fan of two teams, Paul, you're not a fan of any, and that's not the point. Point is, when Georgia was in the playoffs, the Rose Bowl, the national championship game, all you wanted to talk about was Georgia. I mean, people can go back and check your channel if they don't believe me, unless you've deleted the videos, I don't know. But you started a channel, you made a bunch of Georgia Bulldogs videos during their playoff run last year. As soon as they lost the national championship game, you jumped ship to Ohio State. So, I mean, those are the facts. I mean, now you can tell us the reasons why or the excuses or whatever, but the bottom line is that's what you did. So, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. The Gators better not lose to Colorado. I see somebody say go Gators. Who was that? Joshua Seller. The Gators better not lose to Colorado State. Colorado State is a terrible team. Terrible. Don't lose this game. Don't embarrass the SEC. What games are you pumped up for today? I think LSU and Auburn will be good. I think Washington and Utah will be good. I'll watch some of the TCU Ohio State game. Boise State, Oklahoma State, Notre Dame, Vanderbilt. Sooner Ace, I don't think it really matters if the Iowa State quarterback's been ruled out, considering they beat you with a third-string walk-on last year. But, I mean, I still think y'all will win this year, though. Tennessee lives rent-free in the minds of Georgia fans. Tennessee is of everyone's joke. I mean, don't mistake that for living rent-free in your mind or whatever you're trying to say here. I mean, Tennessee is just the butt of every college football joke. That's no one's fault but Tennessee's. I'll be up late tonight because the Washington and Utah game doesn't come on till 10 o'clock, so I'll probably be up till 2 in the morning. I usually don't stay up that late during the week because I get up so early. Sooner Ace says OU and Georgia need to set up a home and home. Sir, Oklahoma doesn't want those problems, sir. Well, that's fine. You keep saying that, Paul, and that's fine. But when you started making YouTube videos, you didn't have anything to say about Ohio State, sir. You jumped on the Georgia train while they were in the playoffs last December and January and just wanted to make a bunch of Georgia videos pretending you were a Georgia fan. And then as soon as the national championship game ended, you forgot about that and started making a bunch of Ohio State videos. I mean, those are just the facts, sir. Like I said, you can type out all the reasons that you want to. I'm not telling you you're lying or not lying. I'm just telling you the facts as I know them to be. I saw you on YouTube making a bunch of Georgia videos. When I went back and checked your channel, like in March or April or something, it was filled with Ohio State videos. I mean, that's just the facts, buddy. Will Mack, thank you, sir. Rock OG starter jacket during a Georgia vid, Lou. Yeah, I'm waiting on it to cool down some. I can't wear that starter jacket out here in my grandma's basement in the summertime, man. It's 140 degrees out here. So I'll probably have to wait till October to rock that thing. But I can't wait. That starter jacket is 100. I mean, that thing, I'm so excited to wear that thing, you have no idea. I mean, once it gets cold, I'll probably wear that in every video. I mean, that's how excited I am to wear that thing. Yeah, Sloan, I agree with you. I think Oklahoma wins big today, buddy. Tiger, War Eagle 14. I'm thinking about coming to Athens for the Auburn game. I'll be there. I'm going to the Auburn game, too. So I'll be there for that one. South Carolina didn't want those Marshall problems, so they canceled the game. This guy says, Vanderbilt's beating Notre Dame. I haven't been this confident since I picked Rutgers to beat Ohio State. Hey, how'd that work out, though? I think the Vandy-Notre Dame game could be a good game, but I do think Notre Dame is the better team. I picked Florida in that Colorado. Colorado State is terrible. I mean, they're just awful. If Florida can't win that game, they have bigger issues than even I knew they did. I got Florida winning that game fairly easily. I mean, nothing would make me happier than, I mean, you know, if Colorado State beats Florida, I will probably make a video where I just laugh for 20 minutes. I won't say a word. I'll just laugh and maybe have the score in the background or something. But, I mean, Colorado State's a pitiful, pitiful team. Starter jacket means you're either a super fan or you're on drugs. Yeah, I ordered it off of eBay a few weeks ago, or a month ago or so. It's an original though, back from the mid-90s. I mean, it's awesome. I can't wait to wear it. All right, I'm going to end the stream, guys, and go inside and watch the Game Day crew make their final picks of the day and the headgear selection for Lee Corso and all that. And, of course, then watch the Georgia game. I'll have a video uploaded for you at halftime of the Georgia game. So I'll talk about the first half of the Georgia game and anything else interesting that's happened during the first couple hours of games today. Then I'll have a video uploaded as soon as the Georgia game is over. And the same thing, I'll talk about how bad Georgia beat Middle Tennessee State and anything else interesting that happened during the noon games. And then after that, I will upload reaction videos throughout the day, depending on what else happens.